Hello there and welcome back to Strategy Command World War II, World at War, as we begin our new series, this time against a living opponent who's known as Laurenz, from Austria, not from Arabia. And yeah, it's a PBEM game, as he has taken the evil commies as his side, and we are the rightful liberators of all the lands. And before we begin, obviously, it's time to discuss the rules. And when it comes to those, 1914 Barbarossa is not available as an option in this game. Actually, I cannot invade USSR before 1941, April of 1941. To avoid the pesky business of winter trigger activation. Well, we cannot do any diplo, which is diplomatic investments on major powers, which is of course USA and USSR. We cannot invest diplo into Bulgaria as well. And other than that, the Allies cannot attack Japanese preemptively, not until USA is at 100% of mobilization, that is. And we've decided to not do some of the ahistorical things like move entire British fleet to the Pacific, like to be prepared for the 1941 Pearl Harbor attack. We've also decided that we cannot use gamey tactics, which is like swapping airplanes with units, other land units that are not airplanes, and we cannot train also our units like naval units on Pakoi, for example, and air units as well on like the devastated cities and ports, etc., etc. We cannot do that. It's not allowed. So there is that. I think I've pretty much covered all of it, but if I've forgotten something, you can check those out down below in the description box. So just go and see what's going on there. And first things first, we'll need to make the list, as per usual, of all land, air and naval assets. Of course, it's the first time as we are playing as Axis, so there is not really much news for us right now when it comes to regard to Allied investments, for obvious reasons, but I want to keep track of what's going on. So let's go. First British, Britain, France, USA, USSR, Poland, let's not include them, China definitely, China, India, and that's us. So land, air, naval. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. 15, 3, 20, 19, if I remember correctly. Yes, 19, air 2, naval 5. I haven't actually played a multiplayer game since patch 1.11, so there has been a few changes, not really significant, but there actually have been some important changes to buff USSR most importantly, and two for Americans at this stage, 2 carriers, yes. USSR land power, as you can see, 34. R1 naval 2 in the Black Sea and China. 30. R1 naval we don't need to worry about. That's in India 2. No. Okay. That's for the start. Now let's discuss some things. With Italy, we are going to go traditional route. Let's call it that way. Although I might call this series Madman Hitler because we are not going to do any meta stuff, so to my demise probably, but who cares. Anyway. Now we need to decide now whether we are going to transfer it, but I think it would go against historical rule, but it's let's not do that. Let's fight for the North Africa this time around, which is not a meta choice, but it is meta for me. So let's hide good stuff. Imports. Oh, I've already moved it. Okay. Italianos, number first. Yeah. We're not making a great power out of you, sorry boys. Infantry only. Right, to your friends. Infantry only. Now, Japan. I've got some interesting moves for Japan prepared, but I will not reveal them as of now, because why should I? The things you need to know is that we are going for China hard because we need to free many units as soon as possible. But anyway, we are not doing any reinvestments as of this turn, so let's not bother with that for now. Now when it comes to Germany, boys and girls, we are going wild. Absolutely crazy. Now, we don't need artillery and subs and weapons, that's for the weak. We don't need tanks as well. Who needs tanks as Axis to win the war? We are going full blown Madman Hitler route. We are going to secure victory by investing into miraculous weapons, boys. And that's rockets. Yes, we are going full blown rockets first. Deck. And he will have no choice, let's be honest. By the 1941, as my rockets will tear apart London, he will be forced to sue for peace. I think that's the strategy that we are going for. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Yeah, and obviously it will work for us. I truly do believe that. Now anyway, let's start with Japan. As we've done the tech investments, maybe fleet some movement. So I'll do my traditional tactic of going first hard after Cape Town, because why not? We'll see how he will react to that. The other question is, do I actually... No, I don't think so. I do not set him to raiding mode. Let's take some risks, boys. We'll break his spine. Now, do we go full-blown out of fleet movement out of them? Do we? I wonder. I wonder whether he will attack us. Some suicidal attacks like going into Hamburg. Not sure. Not sure. let's enjoy our little pit stop around here. I'm not going to use this into fleet too much, so let's raid, boys. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful scenes. Let's send the subs for the heal. Let's absolutely. I think I'm willing to do that. It might surprise him. Could go there. Not one here. That's fine. The other somewhere else. Do I leave one just in case? As for the spotting, yeah, I think that's fine. Now, as a spotting precaution here, I can have you at port. Okay, that's naval stuff. Oh, I would love that. The question is, do I go for all garrisons first or not? Yeah, that's not going to work, my boy. Although he's at the rating of 7, so it might be something we need to consider. Unfortunately, we cannot reach you. Do I buy 2 garrisons? Is the question. Don't think about it. That's nice to know. It's actually better than him in every way possible. I want 2 garrisons now. I want carriers to be able to attack. There's range. Range fighters. Okay. That's fine. Ah, damn it. For now, you're going to cover D6. My dude, now let's go for what's rightfully ours, that is. Now, do we assume that he will push towards us? Let's link up stuff. Can you do jack with him? Okay. I guess so then. You are attached. My god, you have to be attached. To a trash unit. I hate it so much. God awful atrocious HQ. Really? Okay, never mind. Let's go. Beautiful. Okay. I was hoping maybe for a lucky one time, but not happening. Really, you are so bad, boy. So pathetic here. Now they do not have zone of control, so in case we can... Let's move you in here for a quick kill. Speaking of quick kills, let's hope for the best. Shall we? I wanted to say beautiful work, but no, that's not good enough. That's just some crazy thoughts that we have to deal with. I've moved you without being attached, but that's okay. We cannot move him because he will not see yours. So let's forget it now. I did not lose a point on the attack here. That's absolutely surprising now. Oh, I want him to be a complete joke. The next attack. Just like that. That should be good enough. Finish him off. Beautiful. Now you can move in. You can move to finally good supply. Very good. Now with you. You will finish the job I've given you. Fulfill the prophecy and finish him off. Beautiful. Yes, baby. No losses. Of course, you need to go here. Fortunately, we don't need to be attached. We need to still be attached to any HQ, which is not that great, but we have to deal with what we have, right? Now we'll be able to move you out of here soon to govern them, but not yet. Also we've got this friend here. My nice army. A lot depends on whether he's willing to go in here. I've upgraded wrong carrier, didn't I? I'm so dumb. I'm still in the upgrade. Okay, we'll pass from here. For now that's going to have to work. And so it will. Nice 12 supply for our guys here. Send those guys out. I should have actually filled to better supply, but fine. So be it. Let's move it to 12. Nice stuff. Better supply won't hurt you either. Why am I forgetting about something? Oh yes, you. Beautiful. Plus plenty of stuff here, but that's fine. Cannot really attack with you, that's fine. The extent of our advances by now. They're so trash. You too. That's fine. That's Japan for this turn. Anything we need to do here now? Not really. Not as of now. Italians either. Any movements unnecessary. Let's send it out here. Why not? Put some investments make us Italians. We will not give up our mighty land without a fight to the communists of the West. No way. Not on my watch. Now we are not going to go that choice with attacking Belgium next turn, and Instead we are going to just casually roll in here. We don't need you for now. I'm not going to take Poland in one turn. I'm going to go for the low Soviet Union readiness route. No. It's fine. Let's kill some stuff. You should be strong enough to deal with him. Wow, that's so bad. Like I've seen it before. Now you. Let's just cut the clowns out of here. Do we go for the kills? So for some nice cheap experience value. Yeah. You are not attached, so you will do fine as a way to get some getting experience on you just. Maybe we'll get lucky enough. No, look at that! For once. For once we are victorious. Now who do we weaken? I mean you. Yeah, you look like it. Let's keep business. Oh, we are outside. Bro! What the hell was that? I did not agree to that, folks. Beautiful. You have redeemed yourself in my eyes. You haven't. But at least you did not lose a point. So there is that. Let's see what's... Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Let's swing by. 3 points, nice. That means experience. Unbelievable. Let's try. Okay, up. Once. Any reaction? Skill you. Oh my dear lord! What the hell was that? Jesus! What a trash moves. Next to Warsaw, my little boy. We whack you next turn, as you well deserve. There is zone of control, 5 points. No, he cannot reach, but he can reach. Well, if we don't kill him, of course. He can reach. Can we do it without roses? No. Let's do it anyway. Well, that's nice. Nice surprise indeed. Plenty of suffering to make up for. Bye. Yeah, let's do it. Really? Please don't run away. He fucking ran. Damn it. Let's finish you off then. You will go probably for him if I were to guess. Now let's make sure that he cannot actually touch him, because that would be pretty bad. Now let's bombard you for a freebie. Beautiful. That zone of control. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. It's completely fine. Also dies next turn. And folks, I think that's going to be it for the very first turn of our little campaign. Madman Hitler is on. We have invested into the greatest weapons ever seen in this game. The mighty rockets. We are going to buy them as soon as possible. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Already at level 1 and just will keep rising. We're just going to keep rising and rising there. It's so valuable. You will not even realize what hit you. That's what I'm telling you right now. That's so good. What are we having you here? It's a prepared attack. Are here to blockade him from running away. We get 4 points. Yeah. So he won't touch you. Let's keep sitting there. Unbelievable! Lots of points. God damn you. But for now that's going to be it. So thank you for watching as we begin our series against the Laurenz in 1939 scenario. The Madman Hitler campaign begins right here. Yes, that's it. So now save, because that's the most important thing out there. Save the game. Actually, let's move the Italian tank to the port. So we are at it. You know what, let's take Przemyśla as well. I forgotten to move him. Next turn we will farm some easy experience points. Hopefully. Please, game, do not fail me now. Yes, thank you. Let's go here. That's fine. You're not attached to anyone, so let's not waste. And let's beautiful. It's fine. See the enter button. You should. Oh, we don't need it early. It's fine. We will fight for East Africa to the last man. Yes. Well, New Zealand is the best case scenario to join. No one else, or is it just a trick? Scuffed convoy beginnings for the British is good for us, but of course they can join next turn. Before the end of his next turn, that is. You should suffer. Let's do it. We will use miraculous weapons, but not here. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.